Washington Wizards coming home for Kevin Durant. And the Nets have been going through so many things off the court. Good to see them back in action. Kristaps Porzingis going baseline, and it's the Wizards breaking ankles. The crossover drops Daniel Gafford, who does the splits. Check it out again, the true definition of floor seats. We continue with the action, and it's Bradley Beal on the fast break with the tray. Wizards down by 4 late in the second quarter. Beal had 20 points. KD's on the way, hits the tray, and the crowd the entire game. KD keeps it going in the third. He had 28 points, 11 assists, and 9 rebounds in this throwdown. KD finding Nick Claxton down low. He's about that action. Brooklyn gets the win. Down their all-star backcourt, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, both dealing with some ankle injuries, but the defense from the Fro still putting on a show. Jarrett Allen with the rejection on the baseline drive. Then Jarrett Allen inside for the dunk. Jarrett Allen with some more funk. Then it's Evan Mobley inside with 2 hands at the break. Second half, more Fro with the show. This time, another one-handed throwdown. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks for Jarrett Allen. Evan Mobley had his own personal block party. 8 blocks, 8 rebounds, and 11 points for the second-year standout. Kevin Love has been finding the fountain of youth all season. 21
in the early going of this season, taking on the number 1 pick in the draft, Paolo Banchero. The Magic have won 4 straight against the Warriors in Orlando. Warriors on a run, though. Klay Thompson hits a 3 at the end of the shot clock. Then it's Steph putting the Warriors up double digits with the step back right there. You see it's 63-51. Then Draymond Green gets the pass from Andrew Wiggins and drops. Third quarter, more GSW. Steph Curry working in the corner, fading, hitting the 3. Warriors up 14, but the Magic go on a run. Here's that number 1 pick in the draft. Banchero knocks down the tough shot plus the foul. Then Wendell Carter Jr. open on the wing, hits the 3, and suddenly Orlando in the third quarter is within 5. Jalen Suggs played terrifically in this one, driving right down the heart for the lay-in, and the Magic go up by 2 in the fourth. Look at Jordan Poole explode to the basket. Nobody gets there in time to help, and he stuffs that one home, but the Magic still up by 2 and trying to pull away in this thing. R.J. Hampton on the wing knocks down a 3. Then it's Jalen Suggs just stripping Steph Curry, tosses it up to Banchero. He gets the alley-oop dunk. He had 22 points and 8 rebounds. The Magic with over 5 minutes to go up by 7, but the Warriors rally. Look at Draymond. Just crunched that thing home, plus the foul. He missed the free throw. Then Steph Curry open on the wing for 3. He had 39 points, including 8 of 15 from 3, 9 assists as well. We're tied at 126. Jalen Suggs, though, a deep rainbow 3 way up in the sky. That one goes down. He had a career-high 26 in this one. Magic up by 3. Now down 4, Golden State goes to Klay Thompson, and boy, does he deliver. 3 there to get it within 1. He had 27 points on the game. He was 7 of 15 from 3. Now the Warriors' last chance, down by 1, a chance to win it. Klay Thompson, the runner. This one is off, and Orlando hangs on to defeat their game in Oklahoma City against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Thunder. We start you off in the first. It's Jokic sending a pass to Aaron Gordon, who stops at the right side of the arc for a little 3-pointer there. Then it's Jokic sending a pass to a cutting Aaron Gordon for an alley-oop slam. Gordon stuffs that one home. And it's Christian Braun sending the Nikola Jokic pass to Aaron Gordon, who stops the wing for another 3-point shot. Gordon 15 points in the first quarter. Denver up 35-18. Now it's Gordon sending the pass from Jamal Murray down to Jokic, and Jokic eventually puts that one in. At the half, Denver up by 14-70. Low, Darius Baisley eventually dishes the ball to a cutting Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, he just stays in the air and stuffs that one in. Then Gilgeous-Alexander drives for the layup, and then it's the same guy, SGA, dribbling around the top of the key, steps into the lane and puts in a fadeaway jumper. Just tremendously skilled. 37 points on the game, 13 of 17 from the field. Denver's lead is down to 2. Watch Jamal Murray. Is he back or what? What an explosion down the lane, and he dunks it back over his head. 24 points on the game for Murray, including this just wonderful highlight. Later, Bruce Brown sends a pass into Jokic, who drops in a little finger roll for 2, also draws a foul. He had a triple-double in this one. 15 points, 14 assists, 13 rebounds. Denver wins.
Heat. There's Tyler Hero, did not return. On the other end, there's Buddy Hield getting buckets. Soft touch around the basket. Hield, 22 points in the first half. There's 3 more. Finish half. Not all heroes wear capes. Tyler Hero, 29 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Ben Mathurin, first round pick this year. One of the best bench scorers in the league. He had 23. Tyrese Halliburton, 22, 9, and 9. Just missed the triple-double. Miami, down by 2. 2 seconds to go. Hero for 3. Did not have his cape on for without James Harden, who's out for the next month. No Joel Embiid either. Maxey going to the hole strong. Then Maxey, step back. Here's 3 of his 31. Still, the Knicks up by 3 in the third. Tobias Harris also need to put up big numbers. 23 and 9 rebounds from him. Philly up by 4, but it's the Knicks playing defense and starting to heat up on the fast break. It's Obi Toppin finishing off. Then Toppin for 3. He had 17 points. Jalen Brunson, the lefty, 23 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. PJ Tucker finds George Niang, who nails the 3, and it's a 1-point game with 8 seconds to go. Jalen Brunson sprints some free throws, so it's a 2-point game late. The 3 for the win is off by De'Aaron, and the Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant, right at home, ready to put on a show yet again. There's 12. Cutting back door. Through the defender for the layup. Memphis up 21-7 early. Ja closing out the first half strong. He misses this one, but Steven Adams is there with the putback. He had 13 points and 19 rebounds. Then Ja hits the 3. Then Ja back at it again, behind the back for another layup. He had 12:47 at the break. Scramble for the loose ball. Desmond Bane gets it. Cash money from the corner. He had 19. Dylan Brooks, 23 points, 6 for 7 from 3-point range. And then Brandon Clark catches the behind the back pass from Ja Morant and finishes.
Tonight, his Mavericks taking on Toronto and splitting the defenders, throws the no-look over to Tim Hardaway Jr., who knocks down the corner 3. Just what a wonderful play from Luka to get that done. He had 14 points in the opening quarter, but Toronto up by 1 at that point. OG Anunoby takes the handoff and drives baseline for the easy 2-handed jam. He had 14 points in the first half, 27 in the game. Later in the second quarter, Pascal Siakam scores in the paint. He had 17 points, 4 at the break. We're in the third quarter. Luka Doncic throws up the running hook for 2. That caps a Mavs 11-0 run to start the third quarter. They're up by 16. Pascal Siakam turns it over and injures his knee. Christian Wood steals and dunks it on the other end. Siakam would go to the locker room with a sort of a groin injury and would not return. You're going to want to stick and stay with NBA.com for any updates on his condition. Meanwhile, Doncic going to work and hitting the high-arcing fall-away jumper, and he loves every bit of it. Dallas up 96-78. Later, Chris Boucher misses the floater, but boy, Scotty Barnes is there for the putback. Barnes a triple-double in this one. 11 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. Dallas's lead at 4, but Luka responds, knocking down the 3. 35.
And came down to the wire. DeMar DeRozan, Jason Tatum, 2 of the top bucket getters in the NBA. Tatum going to work early. 3 defenders there. Didn't matter. No defenders outside. Then Tatum hits the three. He had 36 points and 12 rebounds. Malcolm Brogdon missed just a single shot the entire game. 9 for 10 from the field, 25 points. DeMar DeRozan. Great defense by Jaylen Brown. Better offense than DeRozan. Mid-range assassins at the half. Second half, Jaylen Brown with the throwdown. Vooch puts his head down after getting dunked on. He knew what it was. DeRozan, a man possessed. 46 points and 1. Still, Boston ahead 107 to 100 at that point. Jaylen Brown kicks it out to Derek White.
The last 4 games in concussion protocol, taking on a Golden State Warrior team without their 4 All-Stars. They're resting, but Ingram's not, making Anthony Lamb fall as he gets the jam there, and Golden State's lead down to 2. Jose Alvarado steals it, passes up to Zion Williamson, and boy, isn't it good to see that. The Zion Williamson windmill just absolutely mashes that thing, and New Orleans up 38-27. C.J. McCollum makes the step back three-pointer. He had 20 points on the game at the half. New Orleans up by 7. Third quarter, Jonathan Kuminga, 18 points in the game. The lead down to 3 under 5 seconds left in the quarter. Brandon Ingram pull-up 3 to beat the buzzer. He had 26 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in his return. Jordan Poole, step back 3 over Zion. He had 20 points and 9 assists. It's a 3-point game, but Larry Nance gets the jam on Lamb, and Nance 20 points in the game. New Orleans gets the win, 114 to 105. As in, look who's playing really well in this one for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook, nice dish over to Anthony Davis for the jam. Then these two combining again. Westbrook tossing it up and Davis throwing it home. Davis had 22 points on the game. Jordan Clarkson, former Laker, pulls up and hits a 3. He had 20 points on the game. At the half, Utah led it by 13 points. Well, LeBron James knows what to do on these plays. He goes the other way and stuffs it home huge there. 17 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists for LeBron. Now Austin Reeves sending it long range to Russell Westbrook, who hangs in the air and gets that alley-oop land. Westbrook with 26 points and 6 assists in this one. Utah's lead down to 6, but Utah has Lowry marketing, and he's been spectacular this season. 27-point win, 130 to 160.
George has been killing it lately. He continued that. Very beginning of the game, Paul George for 3, Clippers ahead by 8. Devin Vassell had himself a game. 17 points, made all 7 field goals in the first half, scored 29 in the game. Coming of age, the kid from Florida State, San Antonio team gets the steal, and he still has the speed to finish through the defense. PG-13, 35 points in the game. Ivica Zubac added a monster double-double and a monster two-handed dunk. 17 points, 15 rebounds, and this facial. Clippers win 113.
DeAndre Ayton is back, but straight to the second half. Yusuf Nurkic to Jeremy Grant for the alley-oop, just gently laying it in, and Portland up by 15. But here comes the Suns. Mikal Bridges gives it to Devin Booker, who gets it back to Bridges for the lay-in, and it's 76-68 at that point. Then Chris Paul with the alley-oop up to DeAndre Ayton, and he throws that one home. Portland's lead suddenly down to 1. Great ball movement by the Suns, and it's a corner 3 from Damian Lee, and we're tied at 97. Josh Hart to Yusuf Nurkic, and he's knocking down a three-pointer, and with less than a minute to go, all of a sudden Portland back up by 1. Seconds later on the next Suns possession, and it's Booker pulling up and hitting a 3 of his own, 25 points in the game. Phoenix by 2. Now Yusuf's turn. Nurkic gets the rebound and makes the layup to tie the game at 106. Now with 1 second left in the game, tied up, same score, Portland inbounding, a chance to win. Jeremy Grant makes a humongous shot. Watch it, were there steps involved? Well, it wasn't called, so Jeremy Grant gets credit for the bucket. Portland gets the win. Your final score in this one, 108. Remaining unbeaten team in the NBA, Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves Trying to change that circumstance for Giannis Antetokounmpo and the guys from Milwaukee. In the first quarter, Giannis knocks down a three-pointer. How about that? If he's got that shot, look out. And Drew Holiday, good from three as well. The Bucks shot 11 of 23 from three in the half. They're up 51-40 at that point. Karl Anthony Towns drives to the paint, hits the layup plus the foul. He'd make the free throw. He had a double-double in this one. 22 points and 11 rebounds. Meanwhile, Anthony Edwards knocks down a three. He had 24 points in the game. Finds Drew Holiday for three. Holiday, 29 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists in the game. Milwaukee up by a dozen. Then it's Giannis backing down in the post, and good night. Turning and finishing with the jam. Then it's the Bucks in transition. Giannis with a finger roll. How about a triple-double? Milwaukee remains unbeaten. Final score in this one,